Good morning, YouTube. This is Heather. So I'm going to take you on a day in the life today of my border crossing. So it is 6:30 right now. I've been up since about 5:30. I've gotten showered. I've gotten ready. Don't mind the wet hair still. But today is election day, and I want to make sure I get across early enough to actually vote. So I'm going to take you along with me today. Okay, so I just finished packing my lunch. Got it right over here behind me. I've got my bagel working for my breakfast, and I'm gonna head out early. Typically, excuse me as I'm doing stuff as I'm talking to you. So typically on border crossing days, I'm sorry, go back, on election days, typically the line is super long for the crossing. Just because people that normally don't cross, people that don't normally go back and forth day to day. There's a lot of people over here that are retired. A lot of people that are expats that just basically live over in Baja. So with that, the border crossing on election day is usually crazy. So I am leaving my house extra early today. I'm gonna try to be in the crossing. I think it's around 6:30 right now. So I'll probably hopefully hit the crossing about 7:15, 7:30, and that will leave me 2 or 3 hours to cross. I do have to be to work at 11 today, so I'm thinking if I can get across early enough, I will actually have time to vote. Okay, guys, so it is 6:48, and I'm just getting in my car. I just opened up my garage door, so I'm going to back on out and start my journey. Okay, YouTube, so it is 6:55. Let me turn the radio down. So it's 6:55, and I am just now getting onto 2000. The issue is there is so much fog today. Like, the amount of fog is just ridiculous. I'm actually going to stop this right now, and I'm going to flip around and show you how bad the fog is. So it's going to be a little bit of a tougher commute. The good thing is here that when there is fog in California and in Baja, pretty much everyone turns their flashers on, which I'm not used to over where I came from. I mean, we're used to the 4 seasons all year round, and people just didn't drive with their flashers. Even when it rains here, people put their flashers on. So I'm going to pan around and show you what I'm dealing with, and then I will touch base again when I get into Tijuana. Okay, so this is how foggy it is, and it looks like it's going to be probably for a little ways. Usually it gets like this. Had season changes for us. I'm going to start driving just because I don't want to be too late with the border crossing today. So yeah, usually with season changes like this, it gets super foggy. We'll go in and out of fog. It doesn't look that bad right here in this spot, but as soon as I get in the area of the mountains right up here, it's going to get way worse. And it just will come and go. So I know once I get to Tijuana, all this will be gone, and we won't have any fog to deal with at all. Okay, so it looks like the fog cleared up super fast. I literally was just right at the ocean area. So now I am on my way through TJ. Or to TJ. I'm sorry, through 2000. But one of my favorite parts is just really enjoying the scenery, the mountains, everything that I drive through. If you look straight ahead, that is La Mesa. It is a super flat mountaintop, and because of that, they've dubbed it the name, the table. Okay, so I'm just pulling into the crossing and it's about 7:45. So it did take me a little bit longer than I expected to get to the crossing, but I did pass through a car fire today. But surprisingly, the crossing line is really short today. I don't know if with COVID-19, with the mail-in ballots, with the early voting that was available, it just is way less than what I'm used to. So I'm happy about that. Hopefully I'll be across by before 9 o'clock today. So, okay guys, so it's 8:35. I just made it across. So I definitely will have plenty of time to vote. It took me about 50 minutes in the crossing. But before I head off to the polling station, I'm going to run a couple errands and I'll take you along with me. Okay, so it is 8:49 and I am pulling into my mailbox. I actually have a mailbox here at the UPS store, and that is where I get all of my mail since I don't have an actual physical mailing address. I use the UPS store to get all my mail and to get my packages. Okay, so it's 8:56 and I was in and out of the UPS store super, super fast. I'm now pulling up to the ATM to get cash. And in the beginning, when we first were in Mexico, we used our debit card for the bank all the time, for groceries, for everything. We never really carried cash on us over there. And quickly learned that that was not the right thing to do. But we did that for like probably the first 3 or 4 years. And we learned that going through our finances, we were spending a ton of money on international surcharges because we were using our bank card. We weren't using our credit card that had like no international charges. So we just stopped that. Now we actually do it like an envelope system where we take our money out and we put all our grocery money in the grocery envelope, and the money for electricity goes in an envelope. So we use that to stay on budget. But we definitely work with cash now, which is completely different mindset than most people in the US. Everything in Mexico is cash. So let me get my money out and we'll take you to the next spot. And I'm going to go in and vote. Okay, so it's 9:40. I'm back in my car. I just voted. I actually have my little I voted sticker here. And so now at this point in time, I have an hour and 20 minutes till I need to be to work. So if I cross that early, I run errands, I go to stores, I window shop, I take a nap sometimes. It depends on how tired I am. But I do have a long day ahead of me still. So I'm working at 11. I don't get off till 9. So I'll catch up with you guys when I'm off of work. And my day's come to an end. I left work about 9:25. I pulled out of the parking lot about that time. And it is 10:13 and I'm just pulling into my garage. So this is a pretty typical day for me. So I hope you enjoyed spending the day with me, and until next time.